Today's video is brought to us by GunSpot. GunSpot is an online auction place where you can bid on Second Amendment tools, accessories, and more. Buyers get great deals and never pay out-of-state sales tax or any hidden fees like some other auction sites. And they also have a battle station which you can keep all of your auctions in one spot for ease, so that you can follow it and stay up to date if you have to adjust your bids. Now, buyers have access to dealers and individual sales from all over the country, and for sellers, there's no guessing, it's one easy subscription rate. You can check them out at gunspot. You know what, and thank you to GunSpot for being a friend of the channel. Let's jump into today's news, and that is how the U.S. House of Representatives is going to try to put gun manufacturers, specifically 3 CEOs, under their thumb to kind of make them responsible for what madmen and murderers do with items that they happen to make. Yes, yeah, you heard that right. The lady on the screen here is Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney. She's out of New York, and she is the chairwoman of the House Oversight Committee. Now, she's ramping up an investigation that she started a couple months ago into gun manufacturers, and she's demanded that Marty Daniel, the CEO of Daniel Defense, Mark Smith, the president and CEO of Smith & Wesson, and Christopher Killoy, who is the president and CEO of Sturm, Ruger & Company. Now, they will all be appearing before the committee on July 20th, and this is a witch hunt. Absolutely, this is a witch hunt. The July 20th hearing comes after Maloney launched an investigation into gun manufacturers in May. Maloney requested information from 5 manufacturers regarding the making, sale, and marketing of deadly weapons used in mass shootings that were purchased legally and used by the gunmen responsible for the carnage in Uvalde, Highland Park, and Buffalo. Actually, what they're not saying is the word that they should use, the murderers. So they're going to have an inquisition of bosses who have started successful companies making and selling lawful items, but they want to go after them, not the mentally deranged murderers who take a tool of immediate means to carry out heinous crimes against people. So don't hold the murderers responsible. Go after the people who own or operate the companies that make lawful items. Maloney requested each company's gross revenue and profit from sales of semi-automatic rifles based on AR-15 style guns, annual spending on advertising and marketing of these rifles, annual spending on federal and state lobbying, and funding provided to the National Rifle Association. Maloney cites this new financial information that has been provided to the committee so far as reason for the CEOs to appear. Now, the letter to Killoy was provided to the Washington Post. In that letter, Congresswoman Maloney said, "The information you provided has heightened the committee's concern that your company is continuing to profit from the sale and marketing of weapons of war to civilians despite the harm these weapons cause, is failing to track instances or patterns where your products are used in crimes, and is failing to take other responsible precautions to limit injuries and deaths caused by your firearms." Now, according to this article, which I will pin down below, it's estimated that gun makers made 19.9 million firearms in 2021 and 22.8 million firearms in 2020. And of course, Congress needs to know why, because they think only they should have the guns and ammo and stuff like that. Now, the first hearing in this investigation held by the committee had a lot of victims and victims' family, and of course, you can imagine it was an emotional based effort to try to get Americans to say, we need to just rescind our rights, give them to the big government and let them keep us safe. But not once did they question the mental health or the documented problems of just about every one of these murderers, or how the FBI had a lot of them on their watch list. None of that was called into question. Of course, it's the tool. It's not the person who does the bad things, it's the tool. Never hold people responsible. It's got to be bigger issues. Now, Maloney said this in a statement: "Since the Oversight Committee launched our investigation into the gun industry and its disgraceful role in marketing these dangerous weapons, we found that Daniel Defense, Smith & Wesson, and Sturm & Ruger play prominent roles in an industry that makes billions of dollars in profit selling these products, including selling the assault weapons used in Highland Park and Uvalde. I am inviting the chief executive officers of these firearms manufacturers to explain to Congress and the American people why they continue to sell products to civilians that are meant to be used in the battlefield. Well, I don't think you'll see many organized armies or units use an AR-15 or a sub-2000. That just shows how inept these people are, how stupid they are, and how they're just grasping at your emotion to try to get their agenda pushed, which is complete, utter disarmament and control. And of course, she also touched on the bipartisan bill that was pushed through Congress and the House in record time, and she said, "This law is an important step but does not ban assault weapons or implement other safety solutions that the gun industry has lobbied aggressively to prevent." So this will happen on July 20th. I will probably have to watch this, and I will keep you up to date. Who knows, depending on what my schedule is in and around that time, maybe I will cover it live. I will do a little research and see how the family plays out. But I will let you know. If it's something you might be interested in watching, let me know in the comments here down below. And thanks for your time. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. That's what it's for. And if you want to stay in the know, hit the subscribe button down below and the thumbs up and share it, as well as toggle the bell icon to all notifications so that you are made aware of when I put out new content or go live. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.